Hello there pen friends, and welcome to the Penventure YouTube channel. I'm your host Amy, and welcome to another personal fountain pen collection update. This is part 2 because in the previous video in this series I was showcasing one of my most impressive fountain pens. Instead of that fountain pen, I received 3 very impressive fountain pens which we are going to discuss, showcase and update everyone in this video. If I had to describe my entire collecting habits in one sentence, I would probably say I have a very dynamic way of collecting writing instruments, because my collection is always expanding and going towards certain aspects, certain fountain pens, different countries, different styles. In the previous video, I've showcased one of my most prized possessions of my personal fountain pen collection being traded off towards having 3 fountain pens in its place, and that fountain pen is quite impressive because it was a Lambrou pens / Classic Pens LB6 in diffusion bonded acrylic red color, only 10 made, and that was number 00 of 10, which is an artist proof signed personally by Paul Rossi. Super huge mythical fountain pen, which I decided to actually go forward and send it off to Chris, which is going to be its new owner. And instead of that fountain pen, Chris traded off 3 of his very important fountain pens, and we are going to see them in this video. But till then, I have to show you another fountain pen that just recently was introduced, and we have a video of it. There is a video overview. It's one of my personal fountain pen projects, an exclusive edition of Penventure. I'm gonna link the video up here. It's the Leonardo Officina Italiana Urushi Essenza, which is this fountain pen right here. This is what I've been trying to keep you from finding out in the previous months in which I've worked to put together this project, a very impressive fountain pen, which I'm so happy to finally say that online it's now sold out apparently. And this is one of the projects that I very highly regard as being one of the most let's say beautiful creations of this year, because I've worked with both Leonardo Officina Italiana and also with Penteo for the Urushi coating, and also I designed a handcrafted oak box for the entire project. 13 fountain pens made plus 1 artist proof, this one right here. So in total 14 fountain pens, 13 of them were available on the Penventure website for sale, and pretty much in 18 hours all of them sold out. So yeah, talk about a very successful launch, and also a very quality fountain pen with all of the looks, with all of the passion, and every single aspect that I tried to achieve with this collection, I already achieved it. After launching it, I described the sensation to one of my friends, which helps me at Penventure, and I told her that for me, after making this project go live and online, it was like I jumped off a plane with a parachute and fall for about 10-12 hours, and then I crashed and went to bed, because trust me, it was a very emotional roller coaster day, with all of the emotions, with all of the persons seeing and the feedback that I got from you. I appreciate it a lot, and I think this project shows what we are capable of delivering at Penventure. Fountain pens that are very well thought, very nicely executed, with very nice ideas, and pretty much I'm very fortunate to stand here in front of you and to showcase this project. So anyway, without prolonging, I'm gonna update the list down below with this incredible fountain pen. It's now in my collection, and I think we should do something like a stand or to showcase every single exclusive project of Pen Ventures someplace in the office. Like you see, it's a little bit changed because we organized the desk right here behind me, and we are working on a few pieces of furniture exclusively made to showcase fountain pens very soon on this wall right here, and I'm gonna keep you posted. Anyway, let's move forward to what I've got instead for my Classic Pens LB6. In the previous video, I told you to comment down in the comment section of that video if you are having some guesses regarding those three fountain pens. Most of you got one of these fountain pens right, and that fountain pen that you got right was an OMAS. And I pointed out, yes, we have an OMAS. I always wanted one of these OMAS fountain pens, and let's go with the first fountain pen. It's an OMAS Ogiva Arco Bronze Celluloid, a very, very beautiful fountain pen, which I am very happy to now have in my personal fountain pen collection. This fountain pen has a very nice pattern which is perfectly aligning. We have no blemishes, no scratches, nothing is flaking off. We have the small wheel, which is made in red colored acrylic. I know that for the specialists that are watching right now, you can probably pinpoint the year of making due to this right here, and I believe this is done in the final years before closing the doors at OMAS. And I think it gives a little bit of character to this specific fountain pen. And let's have a look at the nib. We have a two-tone 18-karat medium nib with an ebonite feeder. We have the limited edition number right here. So this is not a fountain pen which have been retailed by Armando Simoni Club after taking over the company, because some of that fountain pens that are retailed after they took over don't have the serial number, and this is an OMAS fountain pen originally made by OMAS in their factory and retailed as part of a limited edition. So this is very important for me. It came with the box, with the ink, with the sleeve, everything. And let me know in the comment section down below which of these three fountain pens do you want reviewed, which is your favorite, because we are going to continue, and what comes next is even better. So let's update the list down below and let's continue with our next fountain pen. I don't know which one to start with because they are both very, very important, and both of these fountain pens are at least one exactly the model, and everything, every detail is on my 2022 bucket list to acquire fountain pens. The video with the bucket list, you will find it right here. I made an update saying that probably this fountain pen is pretty impressive and pretty impossible to find. Anyway, we struck gold and I have it. Any guesses? Resin Fountain Pen? It's a coned bulk filler, king size, and it is awesome. I finally struck and got a coned. Yes, it's a coned king size. Finally, it happened. It's in my personal fountain pen collection. I love it, I love it, I love it. Beautiful fountain pen, beautiful craftsmanship. Now I can understand a little bit better why so many are very, very looking for that, having one of these fountain pens in their collection. I don't know, I said I can always get one because they are not limited edition. Well, Coned, together with the medical crisis, stopped producing fountain pens. We don't have any information when they will be back to making pens, and I love what we have right here. It's a bulk filler, it's a king size, it's big, it's impressive, lot of engineering and technical details, beautiful nib. We have a box size 8 nib, and this is a broad which was grounded into a cursive italic. So pretty much we have a very nice cursive stub nib. And the funny thing is that when I asked Chris which nib he had on the Coned, he said a broad, and I was like, okay, that's nice. But when I put this nib to the paper and I've seen how cursive, how smooth, how beautiful it is, I said, oh, it's even better. So it's a cursive italic. I don't have that many cursive italic ground nibs. This is a size 8 gold nib, rhodium plated, every single aspect that I wanted on my king size Connet. I have it right here on this fountain pen. It came with the box, with the tool for disassembly, and I cannot wait to have this fountain pen reviewed on the channel and to show you how beautiful is this impressive, interesting filling system for this Connet bulk filler. Let's update the list down below. Let me know your opinion. Omas Ogiva or Connet bulk filler, king size. What I'm about to show you next, it's like a rabbit hole into a rabbit hole into another very, very deep rabbit hole. And it's made out of celluloid, and it's made from a celluloid which is the stuff of dreams. It's so rare, it's so interesting, and I bet you out there which are very, very familiar with fountain pens probably suspect which one it is, because last video I showed you one of the fountain pens in this material which arrived from a dear friend of mine, which looked forward at having this fountain pen available for sale, and I wanted to have it in my personal fountain pen collection. Anyway, let me show you and not prolong this moment. And we have an old win in Tibaldi Imperio celluloid. Till last week I didn't have any Imperio celluloid in my collection, and now I have two fountain pens. This beautiful old win, it's classic shape, it's a little bit smaller than what I usually have, and the only old win oversized that I have in my personal fountain pen collection, it's that ultra rare one of one Urushi custom old win. I'm gonna link the video up here, you can check it out. You have a review right there, and also that fountain pen is available for sale on the consignment section or for trade if you're interested to have that fountain pen. Anyway, let's get back to this. Chris sent me this fountain pen which had small little issues. The nib was catching the inside of the cap, and this is due to, I don't know, things, a celluloid in time, it's curing and it's changing its shape, its dimensions, and I believe the threads are in such a way that a small little edge of the nib is catching the inside of the cap. So in the first day that I had this fountain pen, I was able to remove that brass inner lining of the cap. I went to a very good friend of mine which has a lathe, and I explained what I wanted to take off from the inside. I believe half a millimeter or maybe 3/4 of a millimeter, and he put on the lathe this small little piece, and I have a few images and I'm gonna try to introduce them right here. And he machined the inside, and I came home, I put together the fountain pen, and voila, it's not catching the nib at all. Sleek ebonite feeder. It is a cartridge converter fountain pen, very easy to access, to put ink, to wash it out, and the beautiful material is splendid. We have plenty of blue specs, and this Tibaldi Imperio is something that apparently I like a lot, but I didn't knew that it is so nice because I haven't had any single fountain pens from this material, and now I have two. I have the one from last video, the Tibaldi Imperio fountain pen in Imperio celluloid, this one, and now I have an old win classic in Tibaldi Imperio. We have to update the list down below with this new old win that I welcome in my personal fountain pen collection. And to be honest, I haven't expected this fountain pen to look so cool and to feel so good. I was like, maybe I'm gonna keep the Tibaldi fountain pen in the Imperio celluloid and I'm gonna trade off this one. But anyway, when I've seen it in person, when I see how it's writing, and I was able to resolve the small little issue with the nib that was catching the inside liner of the cap, which is made out of brass, I said, I'm gonna keep this one. at least for now, and maybe a few years, who knows. Anyway, this is 3 epic fountain pens that showed up in the place of the Classic Pens / Lambrou Pens LB6, which I'm super happy to know it's in a very good collection, and it's been taken care of Chris, and he is the most proper new owner for this fountain pen that I was able to find. So pretty happy with everything. Anyway, I would like to know your opinion. Let me know what you think about this trade, the LB6, which was 00 of 10 artist proof signed by Paul Rossi in red diffusion bonded acrylic, versus these 3 fountain pens. You think that's a fair trade? Also, let me know which one of these 3 is your favorite. And if you have any questions, suggestions for the next content that we're going to showcase on this channel, if you want to see a video review, comment down below and I'll be quick to answer all of your suggestions or questions. Like always, I'm super happy to have you as a subscriber and as a supporter of the Pen Venture YouTube channel. Thank you very much for staying so long on this video. Drop on this video a big thumbs up, because this will help me a lot with the YouTube algorithm. If you're looking for a next writing instrument, scroll down below, you'll find the details for our website, our social media accounts, phone number, email, anything and everything that you may need in order to get in contact with us, and I'm gonna help you with that. If you're not subscribed, you can subscribe. You just click there, turn the notification bell on, and you will be notified whenever we have new content. If you want to keep watching my content, I'm gonna leave you this video right here. You can click and enjoy. Like always, it's your host Amy, and I look forward to seeing you next video. Till then, stay safe, take care, bye bye.